Hey, going on, you guys? Volcom0123 here, and um, I have a domination gameplay on the map Launch, and I've been trying to work kind of on talking into the mic because you can hear that every time I pronounce a T or a B, it comes up as a kind of like a really loud noise, and it's kind of hard to think about the T's and the B's because I don't know, it's hard to think about it before you even say it, I guess you can say. But anyway, I am using a gun that I really don't use too often. I'm using the FAL with a silencer or suppressor, however, or whatever you want to say. I think it's all the same. But yeah, it's a pretty good gun. It has a lot of damage, but I don't really like to deal with the one-shot factor or the semi-automatic. I don't know, I'm trying to sound fancy, but the semi-automatic kind of gets me sometime. And you can see like 5 guys just pass me, and of course I don't get a kill. But anyway, on this video I wanted to talk about my camping experience. A couple videos ago, I made a video about my cousin and how he's a big inspiration. So I went and hung out with him and some of his friends last Tuesday. It was, and we were gonna go camping. So it was a Tuesday, and we were just like, "Yay, let's go camping!" And we got a bunch of stuff. We got everything ready, and it was about 9 people going. And yeah, it was a lot of people going, and the place that we were gonna go was like three. What am I saying? Like an hour and a half away. So it was pretty long ways away, I guess you can say. But we had everything planned out. We had what days we were going. We had all the food. We had all the plates. We had pretty much everything that you need to go camping. We had set up. So we go over there. We get there and we follow this guy, the guy that we were going camping with, and he's like, "All right, I know this place that we're gonna go." So we follow him, and we go for about, I don't know, you could say 5 miles, and he does a U-turn without telling anybody, and we're like, "All right, what are you doing?" So he comes up to the car, and he's like, "We don't know where we are." So that took us about 15 minutes, and then one of the guys in our car was like, "All right, follow me because I went camping here last year. Maybe we can find this camping spot." So we go over there and we go to his camping spot, and it's closed. And there's another half an hour out of our time. So it was closed, so we decided to go up a little higher in the mountain, and there was no camping sites up there. So we're like, wow, there goes 30 minutes of our lives wasted. And we were all confused, and we go up to this third camping site, and it's closed. But to the left, there's this like broken down fence, and we're like, let's go see what this is. So we went in there, and it was kind of like it was supposed to be fenced in, but it looked like someone had broke it down. So when one group stayed there, me and the people that were in the car with me, we went to this restaurant that was near where we had first come into the little town that we were going to camp at. And we asked the guy, we're like, "Hey, is there any camping spots around, and are we crazy for camping here?" So he's like, "No, there's some camping spots open." And oh, I forgot to mention, it was about 35 degrees. And yeah, that's a big factor of whether we were going to stay or not. So anyway, so we asked the guy, and we're like, "No." He's like, "No, you're not crazy. There's some camping spots up here." And we're like, "All right, our friends are over here. Is this public land?" And he said, he didn't only say it was private property. He said it was a very private property. So we knew we had to get out of there pretty fast before we got shot or something. I don't know. It could have happened. We were kind of in the country, and if we would have died, nobody would have knew. So, we went and told them, we're like, all right, hey, this isn't a good camping. Excuse me, this isn't a good camping spot because we uh we asked the guy and he said it's very private property. So there's another 45 minutes down the drain, and after that, the girl in another car was like, "All right, let's follow me because I think I know where I'm going. So let's follow me and see what this brings to us." So we follow her for 5 miles. And guess where it brings us? Absolutely nowhere. Every single camping site on the way was closed and she was confused. So finally, we stopped next to their car and then she's like, "I don't know where I am." So wow, big shocker. Nobody knows where they are anymore. So they're like, "All right, follow us again because little open there's this open like an opening in the woods." And we're like, "All right, I guess that could work. I don't know." So we go and follow it, and it was a pretty good camping site, but it was about 2 o'clock, and the temperature was 30, and it was the hottest part of the day. So calculate 30 being the hottest part of the day, and calculate how cold it would be at night. Probably about, with the wind chill and being up in the mountains, probably about between 10 and 15 degrees. So yeah, and we got up there and we're like, all right, this is a pretty good camping site, but we don't want to stay because it's going to get too cold. So me, my cousin, and his two friends and his girlfriend were like, all right, we're going to leave. And we went on this, I don't know, it was about 3 hour argument on why we were going to leave. And I don't know, it was a big, stupid, long 3 hour argument that really didn't need to happen, but it happened because the people that we were arguing with were stubborn and didn't want to leave when we knew it was going to be cold. So, anyway, that's my camping trip that I told you. I hope it wasn't too boring. And remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I got a Twitter, so you can even follow me on Twitter at Volcom0123. All right, thanks, guys.